Naval, welcome. Thanks for taking the time out and sharing your experiences of Lean Six Sigma Pro, the experiences what you have. I know you have a very diverse background. You have been in full-time employment as well as an entrepreneurial kind of a stint. So why don't you introduce yourself, give your background, where do you come from, and then we'll get into more details of that.
Good. Thank you so much for this opportunity as well, Sangam. I think I'm happy that and I getting this forum to discuss about about Six Sigma as a program, especially Lean Six Sigma Pro. Yes, talking about my background, 18 plus years of experience. Currently, I'm working with CS Infocom Private Limited. It's a ITS firm where we are into providing technological consulting services to across industries, banking, insurance, and we spread across the traditional contact center technology to the latest AI, artificial intelligence, and machine learning technologies. My role with CS Infocom is I head the consulting for CS Infocom, where my role is to ensure that the pre-sales journey to be made easier for the sales team, and also making the helping the customer understand that what kind of a technology or what kind of a solution is required for them to enhance their customer experience or per se their business matrices. Overall, my background to this experience is I started my career with the courier industry, then across the BPO industry, and then coming to banking and financial institutions, working with brands like ICICI OneSource, which is now called as FirstSource, and working with HDFC Life and Liberty General Insurance. So a gamut of life, general, and a BPO and banking domain experience that I bring in on the table.
Great, Naval. So very diverse experience, very rich experience of 18 plus years, and from the services sector, if I want to call that. Now, traditionally, I had this conception of, maybe right or wrong, that when we say Lean or Six Sigma, it's primarily for manufacturing. But what made you? What was the trigger for you to look at Lean Six Sigma from a services background? So what was your trigger to explore this traditional approach, which was traditionally has come from the manufacturing sector, to take it to this services sector?
Well, great. I think that's a good question, Sangam. So yes, I agree with you. When I had decided to do Lean Six Sigma, I consulted a lot of mentors of mine, the folks that I look up to, and I took a lot of opinions, a lot of guidance, and there were some who were saying that there was a contradicting opinion saying that it is not required for the service industry; it is more relevant to the manufacturing industry, as you mentioned. But somewhere collating and understanding my set of purview about Six Sigma, today I would proudly say that Six Sigma is definitely is not limited to a manufacturing industry. Why? Because today's service industry, for that matter, if you even want to measure a customer experience, or for example, an return on investment, gone with the days where we used to focus on something called as ballpark numbers. It's no more a ballpark numbers. It's as specific as you get. And today, your growth in an organization, or growth for your business, for that matter, since I've also done the entrepreneurial journey and I'm doing that entrepreneurial journey as well, it is very important for you to be very, very specific about your numbers. No matter it is spread across a 6 months horizon, or no matter it is spread across a 3 years horizon. But what matters is, are you clear about your business numbers? Because that defines your growth of the organization. That defines that how specific are you with your objective about the business that you're doing. No matter it is a banking product, an insurance product, or for that matter, a technology product. As long as you're not sure about what is the end deliverably going to be in terms of the number specific, it is not possible to come out and say that you've done the best. Being from the core service and operations background, we were all good with Excel. Today, I'm sure you will also agree. Coming from that background, Excel was like the Bible for us. We were all limited to something called as MS Office. Now also it is there. It cannot be ruled out because that's a part and parcel of life. Today, even a small review or a presentation, you have to be dependent on a Microsoft Office for a lot of things. So while I'm not underestimating the Excel analysis, Excel today also has grown, far bit. Today, if you remember, I started with working on MS Excel 2001, and now it is almost 2020. I think there's been a lot of automation that Excel itself has been done. But that's not it. That is not enough. Today, if you want to go on the minute of the data, that's where Six Sigma comes to the picture. Today, you want to really, really understand that what is that the cause or what is the defect in the process. I think concepts and tools which are easily there in Six Sigma enables you to do that, is what I feel.
Awesome. That's very interesting part of it. But I'm sure when the thought came and when you spoke to your mentors and you were exploring Lean Six Sigma as one of the methodologies which you could deep dive into,
Correct.
you would have done some kind of within course research as to do, not to do, and then if yes, which kind of or where can I get myself enabled, trained, upskilled on it. So how has that journey been, and what were the parameters you looked at while evaluating, if I want to use that word, the institute where you would want to go and get yourself trained on? And uh, how has that journey been per se?
Uh, well, that was a roller coaster ride. One with the confusion of thoughts, which was cleared that I wanted to do the Six Sigma, and then came the time where I had to decide it was which institute. Today you have a lot of people out there in the market, spread across different parts of the cities, who are giving these programs, but the choice is yours that which one do you want to prefer for. So personally, I had made a checklist for myself saying that today, if I want to go and get myself, or my intention was first not the idea of certification. You know, the idea was to learn the concepts. The idea was to understand what is Six Sigma and what is Lean Six Sigma for that matter. Certification today, I think it's very easy if you're very sure about what the concepts you have to do. Because for me, getting a certificate and not utilizing or not implementing those concepts or knowledge in my day-to-day life, no matter it's my entrepreneurial journey or for that matter it's my professional journey, it doesn't make sense to me. It is just like a graduate passing out with a basic percentage and he's doing nothing but he's just doing some kind of an office job. Today that was important for me, and I think this lockdown phase was a blessing in disguise itself. Why? Because this also gave me a time and an opportunity to do a lot of research. What institutes what and in which kind of institutes are available in the market or in the cities around. And and that made me sort out. There were a lot of institutes who were giving, where I compared the program in terms of what is the content of the program, though I was not sure about the content because I never knew. I just knew what is Six Sigma through Google. But what was the content? What was the training period? What all was covered in the training program? Was it more of theory? Was it more of practical? All of these considerations that I did. And and somewhere, I took that decision to do a Six Sigma from a particular institute. After doing all of this research. Uh, but however, this decision turned out to be not well for me because I did not really get that uh, uh, vibe where I thought that I learned something because I happened to do before coming to Lean Six Sigma Pro, I happened to do this Six Sigma through an institute where I did my green belt and both black belt, but that was only a certification for me. I was happy that I cleared the exam and I got a certificate. But end of the day, when I looked back, I was not very clear about my concepts because I tried using those concepts, but I was not sure, why and when and why how these concepts has to be utilized. All I knew is that I only knew the theoretical part of it, which is like you were like you read in a book and try to drop that in an answer and just submit that paper kind of thing. But yes, when I realized I have not done that, and that's when I came across Lean Six Sigma Pro, which really changed my perception. And it made me conclude that Noel, even if you're a certified Lean Six Sigma black belt, you still need to learn a lot of things, is what I came. And that's when I again did my certification with Lean Six Sigma Pro.
That's interesting. That's interesting because at the end of the day, the concepts are the same, but what really matters when the rubber meets the road, that's where you, at that point in time, which set of tools to pick up, how to do that, when to do that, that really comes into
Absolutely.
play.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
having seen, say, having experienced two institutes and without undermining the other institute, uh, what, according to you, was the differentiating factor where you saw more value in this time when you had this training from Lean Six Sigma Pro? What are the couple of differentiating factors which you believe made that difference? Because at the end of the day, uh, the concept is the concept, uh, but then
Absolutely.
what differed and what makes you more confident today than what you were after taking the certification from the other institute?
Great. I think being very fair to the institute where I took that, I would not like to underestimate the institute, but yes, there were clear differentiators. Lean Six Sigma Pro, I would say, when it came to the curriculum of the training program, it was awesome. Everything was so detailed out in terms of, what all, there was actually a journey defined in the entire training program, you know, right from Lean Six Sigma. Because in my earlier institute, though it was a Lean Six Sigma green belt and a black belt program, let me tell you that the entire lean was not covered at all, as a entire knowledge about lean. It was just given a basic slides, what is lean, what are the concepts involved in lean, and it was directly into the green belt program. That was one differentiator when it came to Lean Six Sigma Pro, because I remember Srinivas, the trainer who trained me, he took almost one session, which was of 5 hours, which was all about lean program, which was all about lean management. That was one differentiator. The second differentiator is the concepts and the training program being clubbed with practical scenarios was a major difference, and especially practical examples spread across the industry, because the folks with whom I was getting trained, some were from the ITS industry, some were from the manufacturing industry, some were from the banking industry, some were from the insurance industry. So actually, that gave me a lot of opportunity to really understand, because that really opened up my concept, saying that yeah, Lean Six Sigma can be applied anywhere and everywhere. And thanks to Srinivas, the trainer, who really uh, you know made it so possible, saying that no, yeah, Six Sigma is very much possible. Everything, right from manufacturing industry scenarios, right from an ITS firm industry scenarios, you know, it was all clarified, and it was all discussed. And all was this not like a theory program, it was all a practical, because I never even happened to let me be very honest with you, that I remember opening a Minitab application in the earlier institute. Here we were made to do that, that today, if it was you belong to the manufacturing industry, you were given a manufacturing case study. If you belong to the ITS industry or maybe services industry, you were given a case study, and you were made to do that Minitab exercises. And uh, let me tell you, there was no difference, no matter it was a virtual, training, or for that matter, a face-to-face training. I think the facilitator Srinivas did all justice to that, to ensure that it was definitely did not come across as a virtual training, because we were made to share our screens of Minitab. I remember Srinivas individually telling the concept, saying that this is where you went right, this is where you went wrong, and this was the real beauty of the entire program. So to summarize, differentiators are very clear. the training program, training modules or training delivery being backed with practical life examples, and third, last but not the least, the facilitator Srinivas, his passion and his eagerness to ensure that we learn the concepts of Six Sigma rather than learning about Six Sigma. I think he made us very, very clear and made us ensure that at the end of every day of the training program, we were thorough about the concepts about Six Sigma, and not only thorough, how can we use this in our daily professional life is what was made clear.
Awesome, interesting. So I had my own apprehensions how this on learning thing with the pandemic coming in, how it's going to be successful and everything. But I hear from you that it was very engaging per se. And so a couple of things which I kind of hear from you is the ability to have that individual attention, uh, get into at an individual level if you are getting stuck somewhere, guiding at that every point in time. The other
Absolutely.
thing which I kind of hear from you is the forum or the students which were there were from different backgrounds. So typically,
Absolutely.
one thought which was there in my mind that okay, I come from the IT industry, so I should have everybody from the IT industry. But then what I hear from
Correct.
you is there was a diversity over there. So a concept, how the concept can be applied across industries. It was given that view, plus maybe the case
Yeah.
study which was specific to your industry brought in that industry specific flavor, so it was a balance
Absolutely.
of both. That's very
Correct.
interesting,
Correct.
that's very interesting. But I'm sure that was your training part of it, and eventually you would have done your certification. And but then are you still in touch with Srinivas with Lean Six Sigma Pro, or is it done and dusted? Okay, training certification done, so I'm on my way. Lean Six Sigma Pro, you're on your way. How is that happening?
Well, I think it is just started now because it is not the training program is actually not the end. It all started after the training program because, uh, as I told you, the differentiator was between the other institute in this is it is not just certification here. It is ensuring that uh, when you really really have that that certificate, you really really mean by it and you really really have earned that certificate. So now actually that's again the facilitator part from Srini Sivaji's his way of engagement is very very super. Today after completing my black belt program, to ensure that I earn that Lean Sigma black belt, we have this the project journey that we have to complete, which is that's where we have been made to do a project, giving scenario based project as per our comfortable, specific to the industry if you're comfortable with, and that's you know where Srini is making us do whatever that he has taught in the training. You know, one is that we have learned about what is the black belt program and everything, but now he's making us do that and getting us, helping us to get certified as a black belt, ensuring that we are really, really doing justice to that particular black belt program. You know, so every twice a day in a week we have this project mentoring program, which is like a beauty. This is not happening anywhere. Let me tell this to you because the amount of research, the amount of comparisons that I've done, no matter it is an apple to apple comparison for that matter, never this is happening anywhere. uh, Specifically, giving you a time to ensure that you do that project and then only get that, happy about that certification where Srini is helping us to be doing that. It's really really good for us. So right from giving you a case study, helping us break up that case study and pick up one of the scenarios, take up a problem or a challenge as a business problem and convert that into a project, and utilizing your concepts of Six Sigma, derive that particular output or the desired thing which is required to ensure that that particular project is successful. So I think that's what we've been doing now, and we are continually engaging today. And I think that's the very very fair part of this program, that it is not just the program is over and you're just gone. No, I think that kind of an engagement where it can be seen in Srini as a passion as a facilitator, that he really want people to come out as, you know, pro consultants rather than just being a, you know, student and just taking up the knowledge and keeping that in a corner. No, he's ensuring that we also grow along with this knowledge of Six Sigma.
That's very heartening to know, because the real learning happens when you are implementing certain things, right? You can learn driving in a driving school, but the real learning is when you are all by yourself in the traffic and uphill roads, downhill roads. So,
Absolutely, absolutely,
uh,
absolutely correct.
so, so now, having done that, having kind of been trained and in gone through the test bed, if I want to call it, uh, how is it helping you in your professional journey, where you are all by yourself, facing your customers, your clients, you being the consultant out there? So how is it? How was that experience of training helping you in your professional journey as we speak now?
Well, the entire you know, perception or the way that now I look at a particular situation or a project or a data is completely changed. Let me tell that to you. You know, earlier it was more of a top level view that I used to do, you know, when it came to a project or a data for that matter. Now it is more of getting into the granules of that particular project or the data. You know, it has helped me to structure a project. It has helped me to structure a particular data for that matter. So right from defining that, you know, uh, what the project timeline, what are the problems in the project, or what are the pros and cons in the project, how the project needs to be delivered in terms of using different templates from the Six Sigma, Lean Six Sigma Pro program, has really, you know, helped me to do that. So, you know, using templates like Fishbone, your project, your problem statement template, you know, your project Gantt chart templates, because earlier these were all looking like an Excel, but today it is, you know, how do you utilize that using the concepts of Six Sigma has made me do that. Otherwise, it was all Excel for me. To be very honest, being working in the operations domain for the last 18 years, you know, we're very good with the formulas of Excel. But now it is no more a formula. It is about actually looking at the granules of the data. And once you do this, you know, with the help of the Minitab, ensuring that you have that, you know, minute data and an eye for an eye detail kind of a thing, has helped me a lot in my projects that I'm taken ahead. And now the way that I'm looking at a lot of data from my end.
Awesome. That's very nice. Good to know
Yeah,
that you're able to you're more confident and apply those concepts which you have learned in your real life. Good to know that.
correct. Absolutely.
And I'm sure it's
Absolutely.
a journey, and as you do more and more, you will be able to do it more better. You will be more proficient in that. Now,
Absolutely. Correct.
having said that, and having such a rich experience of 18 plus years, I'm sure a lot of uh, your known people or would be looking up to you as mentor, just like you have your set of mentors. You went and kind of counseled with them. I'm sure the next younger generation would be coming up to you, and they would have similar questions of should I look for Lean Six Sigma as a not as a career but as a set of methodology which will help me in my professional career. And they would also have similar questions of, okay, where do I go and learn or upskill myself? So what would your suggestion be for those set of individuals who are exploring and wanting to start on this journey?
Well, my suggestion to these folks out there, you know, professionals, freshers, as students, I would say that this is something that they need to take it up for their betterment. You know, today, my suggestion to them is today, if you want to grow in your career and make that, you know, differentiator in your career as an employee for an organization or an entrepreneur out there, it is definitely they have to take up this Lean Six Sigma Pro program, because you know, as I mentioned during this course of the conversation, your idea, your perception about doing a business, your idea about or delivering a project is completely different, because you would clearly see a difference between you being you know, undertaking a Six Sigma Pro program and an individual who is working along with you who has not done a Six Sigma program. You know, it is clearly differentiator where when you talk, when you deliver, or when you present, you are very specific about what you're talking. You're very specific about what you're presenting. Vice versa, the person along with you who has not done this program is more of a subjective person rather than being objective about it. So that's my first suggestion to them, that today, uh, if you really, really want to get that extra feather on your show, on your in your hat, and you really, really want to say that you want to grow in, I think that's the program that you need to look up to. There would be different programs you might aspire to take it, but I think this kind of a program is really, really a foundation for you to do your other kind of top management courses, because this is not going to be ending here. I think lot of concepts, lot of fundamentals, lot of methodologies that you're going to use here is a foundation for your rest of the management courses, for that matter. No matter you're deciding to do an MBA program, no matter you want to do an IIM program, I think till the time you're not good with your numbers, till the time you don't know how to derive at your numbers, I think you would still be doing those programs as a theory programs. But when you do this program as a foundation and go ahead and do that, which is my next aim, to do an IIM program, I think now I'm pretty confident, because IIM program itself is not easy. If you just want to learn a theory, it's easy. But you really want to be good when you talk about them, and when you want to talk numbers, I think this is a foundation for you. So for me to summarize in one line, if you want to be just a professional, then I think it's good for you to be there, what are you doing, and just go with a management program. But if you want to really, really clear, do that differentiator, or be that differentiator amongst the rest, I think Lean Six Sigma Pro is a program that you need to look up to.
Awesome, Noel. So two things I take from this input of yours. So in your view, Lean Six Sigma would be a foundation. It would help you build on top of that. So be it
Absolutely
any
correct.
within course specialization you want to do, but this becomes the foundation layer part of it. The second thing
Absolutely.
which I get out of your experiences, ability to learn. So learning to how to learn. So that's what you kind of also got out of
Yeah.
it. And
Correct. Correct.
the rigor and the structure which Srinivas took you through. Now you have got a structure as to how to learn a particular subject, and that's what you carry on. So when you intend to do your
Absolutely.
IIM further,
Yeah.
it's the
Yeah.
structure of how to learn things that has one of the uh, things which you have taken away. Concepts as one, Six Sigma as a concept is one thing, but you are thrown into the what. Once you learn to swim, whether you are swimming in the swimming pool or swimming in the ocean, you have learned
Yeah.
the stuff. Very nice. Uh,
Absolutely.
before we close, obviously this is not the only interactions we have. We will continue to
Yeah.
be having it. But any feedback you would want to give to the Lean Six Sigma Pro team as to what further this team can further improve and add value to you and the larger community per se.
Sorry, Sangram, I think I lost you. Just a moment. Yeah. Right.
You
Yeah.
are able.
Sangram, sorry. Yeah. Now I'm able to. I think there was slight internet connectivity loss.
No worries. Like I was saying, this is not the only interaction what we would be having. We would have many
Correct.
more interactions coming in with you. Uh,
Correct.
but any suggestions or improvement ideas you have for the Lean Six Sigma Pro team as to what further the team can do to add more value to you and the community at large?
Great. I think let me be very honest here. Sangram, the benchmark that Srinivas has set, by delivering this program of Lean Six Sigma, I think you have a challenge for you have set a challenge for yourself, because uh, uh, the I would say that you're already doing great. I think to get it, keep this consistency is really, really important. That's one key to it, because when you are really, really starting up this program and you really now started delivering programs, keeping that consistency is the key. Let me tell that to you. I think that's one suggestion of feedback I would like to give here, because you already set a benchmark, and with these kind of initiatives where where we are trying to reach out to folks out there, where we are, making people keen or making them aware about Lean Six Sigma. I think one kind of this is the key to this is the consistency to it. Uh, the second suggestion or the feedback, which I'm sure somewhere you would have definitely noted this down, and I think when I was happy to speak to Srinivas on a conversation, an offline conversation for that matter, you know, having this now, build a club with a lot more, uh, professionals deliver, generated from this program. So you need to have a lot of, people like us or people like Next who are going to get trained, having them coming to training programs and assist the trainees in the training program. Because alone by itself, Srinivas, definitely is doing a great job. But I'm sure when you expand the training programs, the number of people attending the training programs would be definitely higher. But yes, if you have assistants who have already doing best, or have already got certified as a green belt or a black belt kind of a professional, having them a part of the training program so that they can share their real time experiences, not specifically during the entire training program, maybe the last 2 or 3 days of the program when it comes to doing really, really practical work. I know you can involve these kind of trainees who have already attended the program of yours. That's the second suggestion that I would like to give. uh, and last but not the least, I think, which I already said, but I think what I'm really, really impressed about this program is the passion uh, of this particular institute and the Lean Six Sigma Pro to generate more and more professionals, not only with a certificate, but being very, very clear that they utilize and practice this in their daily professional or the entrepreneurial journey. I think that consistency, has to be done. So I think I am very clear. The one is consistency, passion, and involving these professionals who have already certified into the new training programs. This is what my suggestion would be.
Sure. Thanks, Noel. Thanks for those valuable inputs. We will ensure that we get the message and we kind of incorporate as we go along. Yes, as one scales, consistency has to be ensured. Uh, Individual dependency has to come down, otherwise scaling becomes an issue. And passion, yes, and I can see the passion in you as well. I can
Yeah,
see the passion coming in your eyes, your speaking. Having spent 18 years in the industry, still having the passion to upskill yourself, learn yourself. Really appreciate that, Novel. And thanks for this time. Thanks for coming over and sharing your inputs. And
sure, sure.
I can really see what you have written at the back. Do what you really love to do, and you are really
Yeah,
loving what you do. I can see it in your eyes over there, Novel. And I wish you
absolutely, absolutely.
all the best for your professional growth. And we will be in touch.
Sure. Thank you so much. And I think Sangram, I would also like to add one more thing. I think I missed it out. One is the entire training material, the entire presentation or the entire notebook that you guys, as Lean Six Sigma is that you're circulating it to us. It's really, really, really vast. It is very, very detailed. Let me tell that to you today. While we are doing this project, along with in implementing this in our professional lives, the way this particular product manual or this training manual has been designed, a step-by-step process. Because while we are doing the project, when we are lost somewhere, I think we just need to open this particular soft page or a document, and we need to refer this, and that's how easy it has been done. I think from here on, you just need to improvise, and there's nothing to improvise, but I think it will only be additions and deletions. I think hats off to Srinivas and the entire organization, Lean Six Sigma Pro, the way this particular training manual has been defined and designed. Let me tell this to you, I never seen this in my entire professional career of 18 plus years, and this is a benchmark for me. If I am doing some kind of a training program, that this kind of a detailed training manual has to be done. Because no matter you're a fresher or you're a beginner, or no matter you are an experienced person out there, this document is for all. I think really kudos to you guys. And as said, you just mentioned just what is there in my backdrop. Do what you love what you do. So don't restrict yourself. If you really, really want to go get yourself out there as a differentiator, go for Lean Six Sigma Pro is what I would say. And Once again, wishing you all the best, Sangram, Srinivas, everybody, and Lean Six Sigma Pro as an institute, as an organization. All the best, and in any ways, however I can, I'll be happy to contribute towards the growth of your organization. Thank you so much, Sangram.
Sure. Thanks, Noel, for that. And as they say, pay it forward, right? So whatever we learn, whatever you have learned, we give to the others who are aspiring to do that. The next generation, which is coming through, we pass on our experiences so that as
Absolutely,
a world,
absolutely.
we make it a better place to live in.
Correct,
Thanks,
correct.
Noel. We will be in
Yeah,
touch. Appreciate taking your
sure,
time out and have a great day ahead.
sure. You too, Sangram. Take care and stay safe. You too have a
Thank
great
you.
day. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you very much.